do? How was you raised? How was you brought up? And are you breaking free from that too? And that could be stressful. Um, and I think this full moon, because of that, is going to be a stressful one for sure. But there's some good stuff to it too. She's laughing at me. As opposed to like the blessings that you get from the Pisces Jupiter Neptune conjunction, especially now because you have Venus there and Mars there with that Pisces energy. And this is so romantic. Oh my God, if you guys are in love relationships, I'm jealous. I want one. Love is this is so magical. Even it could be spiritual connections now, right? Where people are like, I'm done with the gossiping and the lower vibrations of people just accepting reality for what it is. Like, I'm looking for people who want to grow, who's going to help me grow, who's going to bring value into my life, who's going to teach me the things that I want to learn, who can I connect to on a level that's deeper than just what I look like on the outside or what I do for work, or it really depends. Again, what she said, I do too. I want to be in love so bad. Girl, let me tell you something, I want one. And I think we have the potential to find that now, in a major way. But then, that Jupiter energy is like, put yourself out there, Don't just ask for it and then let it be. Do stuff. Like I was saying before, your life has to align with what it is you're asking for. And I think that's hard too, right? Because a lot of it, especially with Pisces energy, Pisces is a dreamer. Just like living in the clouds, like la la la. And on a lower vibration, it could be no boundaries, no expectations, just jumping into things like it's gonna work out. Yeah, no, because people are unfortunately. I don't want to call them bad because I don't really think that's true. I think we again are just really caught up in what the societal norms are, which really don't bring real value. Their culture is not, it's not built on something real or a foundation that's sturdy and stable, right? And so if you're basing your dreams off of that without having set up a culture for yourself or some expectations for yourself, then you're going to get really disappointed, right? You can get really disappointed with any expectations that you have at this time, because Jupiter is going to make you feel like you're on cloud nine with your dreams, right? And then when it doesn't work out, you're going to be like, well, why didn't it work out? I tried so hard, or I'm a good person, I deserve that type of love. And, you have to do the work, right? You have to do the work. And so I think for all relationships, family as well, we do have some good stuff to look forward to. So I'm not going to continue talking everybody's ear off, because y'all know I can talk a whole bunch. Ooh, so for Leo, you're having this full moon in it looks like the 6th house. So emotional health is highlighted here. So yeah, taking care of your wellness, your well-being, love on yourself, not expecting anybody else to do it. That's what I feel here the most with that, all that Neptune energy is like, take yourself out on a date, give yourself baths, and put the petals in there, set some candles, and you know what I'm saying? Take yourself out on dates and stuff like that. Because that Virgo, she says she loves that. That Virgo house can be feng shui, right? So the types of things that we set up in our lives. Jay gone crazy. How you doing? It's feng shui, so it's like setting up your life or your environment in such a way that helps you bring in good energy. And this is work, typically, in the 5th house. So if you are looking for a job, or you're looking for a natural flow within your work, you could actually get really busy with the health, because Neptune does rule health. So work can be going great for you right now. And so maybe even bringing some of that energy into your work life if it does get too stressful. Or maybe a sickness. This could be sickness, but it doesn't have to be. Yep, you could. Yeah, it says leaving a job, or maybe perhaps having some disagreements with a coworker. That's the lower vibration of this. She said work is good right now. Good, good. That's good. Let's see what else you got going on here. Yeah, that's it for the Leos. That's not too bad. Let me pull a Ashe Queen card for you and see what you got going on. Send you a little loving on your way. Ooh, I'm excited. It says, I am an effective and compassionate communicator. All right now. All right. I know that's right. Yes, Queen. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you always showing up for me. I do. Thank you. All right, Aries. You're having this full moon in Libra in the first house, or the opposite house. So this is your relationship house. So this can bring anger towards relationships because you're not compromising anymore. You might be really fed up with something that might not be working out in your life. This can bring blockages in relationships, but it's meant to be to help. Like I was saying about that Pluto energy, Pluto might come in to show you where the cracks in your foundation are, right? And so sometimes it can show up as an argument, right? It could definitely do that. Or loneliness, if you're not in a relationship, you can start to feel really lonely, and it gets like irritating, or it sets your like anxiousness or anxiety over it to make you fix whatever it is, it wants you to address the issue, right? And so it could be really intense. And in that way, then you start setting up some boundaries, right? Because on the lower vibration of Libra is like she just wants to be in love. It's ruled by Venus. She's like, just love me. That's all I want. And with Pisces, that's a double bad hit, boy. To have those two together on a low vibration is like, I really don't care. I just want to be. You remember what was that cartoon's name? Elmira. She's like, I just want you to love me and hug me and hold me. You from Looney Tunes. That was the name of the damn cartoon. That's what I think of when I think of like Venus and Pisces, or the Libra full moon on the low vibration. It's like somebody that just wants it so bad. And then you accept something, and then again you get disappointed because without boundaries, this is what Pluto and Capricorn is saying, you have to have boundaries. You have to have some kind of idea of what you want. You have to have some kind of expectations. Maybe perhaps not setting them so high that nobody wants you or nobody can meet them, but meeting somewhere in the middle. And being able to compromise or have conversations about it until you find the person who's like meeting you right where you're at. And that's what Pluto is going to force you to do in this instance. And then Taurus. Well, before we do that, I'm going to pick a card for you too. I am respected and cherished. I know that's right. He says, yes, I'll take it. I know that's right. I love your vids. Oh, thank you, Keish. I so appreciate your support. You have no idea. Thank you so much. All right, Taurus. This full moon in Libra is happening in, workhouse. Can bring separation of a job. Oh, this might be the 10th. that isn't really working for you. So if you've been at a job for a while and you're finding yourself not happy there, especially if you had expectations going into it and you thought like this was going to be that job that set you free, then this is definitely going to be a disappointing time for you where you're like, fuck, man, I'm back in the same situation that I thought I was leaving, and what am I going to do now? And so, again, Pluto and Capricorn, first and foremost, is like, well, what do you really want? What do you want from your work area of life? And maybe even perhaps getting a reading to see what you're meant to do. What's your purpose, your mission here in this lifetime? What are you being drawn to? And if it's not any of those things, it could actually be that you are growing out of what you've been doing. Maybe you've been doing something for a really long time and it's not challenging you anymore, or you're just bored with it and you want to do something else in another kind of way. What is that for you? I'd say that this is the time to rehash that out, reassess, especially because Pluto's in retrograde now. Go back, see if you can revamp it. Maybe this is just about revamping services that you already have, or perhaps getting a raise in the job that you've been in, trying a different area within the job that you're in, switching it up a little bit. These tend to be things of that nature that can be going on. And if it isn't work at all, then this could definitely be something around your health. So let's see what card you pull. I am forgiving myself for past mistakes. Ashe. I got these Ashe Queen cards from Divine Fitness Blog. Divine Fitness Blog. Okay, Gemini, you're having this in the 5th house. I'm jealous. Okay? Because Pisces knows how to go out and have a good goddamn time. Just period. And the 5th house is all about dating, entertainment, getting yourself out there, and having a really good time. And so maybe that's just where you're at. Honestly, that's the best place to be at this time. Just get out there, have a good time for the sake of having a good time. This isn't going to be as harsh as all the other ones, of course. But if you do have expectations and there are things that you want from your life, then you already know Pluto's going to come in and say, all right, go out there, have a good time, but what's your purpose? What are your expectations? What do you want? What are you looking for? Or maybe you're at the point in a relationship where it's Miss Nasty time and y'all get ready to do that thing. And you might be fluctuating between whether or not you actually want to do that or take that there. Have you considered the consequences that comes out of that if you do? Like, do you want a baby? Is it baby making time? This could also be around children. If you already have children, maybe you're noticing that your children are super intuitive or very creative in some way, shape, or form, and you're preparing them for some kind of popularity, fame type thing. That could be a thing here. Or you're realizing a new skill, a creative skill that you have. Or you have a creative project that you're working on that you're very passionate and focused on right now. And maybe there is some kind of spiritual component to it. Doesn't have to be. But you could feel divinely guided at this time, whatever that is. Almost as if you're doing work that doesn't feel like it's coming from you per se, even though you might be the one doing it. But there's like a conduit here. This is like the muse or somebody doing work on you, with you, for you in the back end or invisibly, right? Because Pisces is the house that you can't see. What else can this be? Yeah, that's about it. Uh-oh. For some reason, it just paused. Okay, so here's your Ashe Queen card. I am thankful for the little things. Yes, the hell I am. You have no idea. And then Cancer, you're having this full moon in Libra in the 4th house. So this is around home and family, maybe purchasing a new house or renting a new house, or there's some kind of emotional experience with this, whether it's home, family, specifically your parents, maybe even your mom, because 4th house rules the moon, and the moon rules your mother. Maybe you as a mother are going through an emotional experience around home and family. Or it could be a partner, or business. Maybe perhaps you're doing some kind of business through your home. Or this could be around business partnerships in some way, shape, or form. Or a family crisis that may take your attention away from business or a partner. And so you're either planning on making time for your partner, maybe by way of going on a little small vacation, or some kind of opportunity for you guys to get away for one night or something like that. Or this is family counseling, or you're getting counseling, or seeking some kind of support and help for whatever it is you may be going through at this time. All right. It says, I am the student and the teacher. You better work. Okay. That's all I have to say for that. And I already did Leo for my lovely Keisha. Now Virgo, you're having this full moon in Libra, and the 5th house, it looks like. So any kind of experience related to children or recreation, or if you feel like you're being taken advantage of, you're probably going to end things or put down some ground rules for people to follow. No more walking into things like blindly, or hopefully. You're going to be like, no, straight out the gate. This is what I want. This is what I need, right? And how can you help me with that? Where you at? So if you have children or anything else that you do, you're going to be asking for support. It's just that simple. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something else. It says, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Boom. Exactly what I said. I said what I said. And Libra, you're going to be having this in the 1st house. Ew. As a Libra rising. I don't want it. You're not going to be interested in hiding how you feel. There could be some conflict with a relative or in your immediate home life in some way, shape, or form that you're going to be addressing and putting your foot down on, whatever that is for you. I don't know why I feel like this could be mental blockages too. But it says, I am an effective and compassionate communicator. Yeah. So having the tough conversations to get the results that you want, perhaps in something. Scorpio, if you're holding a secret, it might come out or get exposed and reach a crisis point. This must be some 8th house shit. It's gotta be 8th house shit, Scorps. Or it could be 3rd house. 3rd house stuff around communication, your thoughts. This could be the mental blockage I was picking up on. Trying to understand, whoa, well, you know, maybe you're changing or your mind is transforming the way you think about things, why you want to communicate with people. I do know Scorpios are the gatekeepers, so maybe you got a secret from somebody that you've been holding and you don't want to hold it anymore. Although I feel like that's a no-go for a Scorpio. I'm sorry, I just can't see it happening. Unless somebody is really pissing you the hell off. Like, they got to work real hard to do that. Because Scorpios are like clad tight with it, okay? But it could be the crisis that comes out and you want to bring clarity to it. So say, for instance, that there's an argument going on between siblings or cousins or family members, friends, and you happen to know the truth between the argument, and you're just like, you know what, I'm not, because I don't want to be arguing anymore. It's the only way you can get a Scorpio to come out with a secret. I'm just going to say it because I'm sick and tired of y'all arguing over this dumb shit. It's dumb, it's stupid, and we need to clear the air. Boom. And it just comes out. And you just say it. Or again, this is you changing the way you think about something. Your thought process. You could be blocked. You could have a block or could have been having a block. And this full moon brings the release to that. Or why it was. Or the idea to help you get unstuck, if you will. Or this could be like writer's block if you're writing, or you could be, again, it could be a creative block. Maybe you just haven't been feeling motivated to do anything. And now that Mars is in Pisces, Mars is like helping you bring the motivation, the energy to do, even though it's still going to be kind of off and on because Mars is in Pisces it's not that great, but you're still going to get the nudge, you know. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. I keep pulling the same cards. It's crazy. All right, Scorps, my Sag, you're having this full moon in Libra. Oh, it looks like the 11th house. Breaking up with a friend or a group of friends or social media in general. If you feel you're being used or letting things go. Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh, with this Pisces, that means it's gossip fucking city. What? I said it. I said when I said. The 11th house with Pisces, there could be gossip city, where people are just talking to be talking, not minding their business. And maybe perhaps it's a profession that you're in. It could be a business partnership, where you're just, in some way, shape, or form, people have access to you. Or you're in a group that is just gossipy and you're like over it. But if it has something to do with you, it could be something that you do that you're just like tired of being available for everybody. Maybe you're the counselor in the group, or out of all your friends, or on social media somehow, some way. You're just delving out advice, and people say they love you, but then they're not doing anything in return. With a Libra full moon, honey, I'm telling you right now, it ain't gonna work. I'm gonna need you to pay it forward, baby. Show me that you love me. Can we find a middle ground, please? Somewhere, somehow, some shape or form, right? I'm gonna need you to meet me halfway, right? And if you're not getting that, you're gonna start cutting motherfuckers off, or you just might stop showing up on social media. Hey, D, what's going on with you? I think I'm actually just about to do your sign too. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. And so, yeah, because I'm on Sagittarius right now. I'm actually just wrapping up, and so I'm pulling our Shade Queen cards. It says, I am persistent in achieving my goals. Yes, Sag. What's up, sis? What is going on? I came on here to do an unboxing. You see I got your shirt on backwards because I want everybody to see the greatness. Because I'm cute in this shirt. But I did an unboxing for somebody else I got something from. Oh, it was this. I love these little things. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do some Libra readings. Libra full moon readings. All right. Hey. All right, Capricorn. You are having this full moon in the 10th house, it looks like. So you may be highlighting something about your professional life. So on the obviously on the lower vibration, she said, oh, that's cute, thank you. Obviously on the lower vibration, this is going to be something that might not be working out for you. It really depends on where you guys are at with this, right? And so if you are confused, because that Neptune and Pisces energy is really, it could be very naggy and like lack of clarity, or feeling like you don't know what you want to do, or you do but you're like, damn, should I do it? And if I do, how I'm gonna, like, you know. You know, it could really have you second guessing or in your head, or like a mental blockage. But then you have the Pluto energy. She's like, yeah. But then you got that Pluto energy coming in on this full moon that's going to help break the chains of whatever that is for you. And so you could suddenly like get it, like whether it's your ideas get unblocked and you start to move, especially now because I think Mars is just moved into Pisces, which is going to help give like a little push to that, where you can be like, I got it. You know, it's one of those type of energies where you're like, I know what the fuck to do now. I know what to do. Or you could be watching something, listening to something. Maybe you follow somebody, or your counseling or mentorship says something in just the right way. You know, it's one of those, it's just that type of energy where it comes through in that Pisces type way, where it's a vision, an idea of a dream, maybe you're daydreaming, or it's deja vu, something to that effect, you know, where it comes out of nowhere and you're just like, I know what the fuck to do now. I know why I've been struggling, or I know what my creative block has been, or whatever, and you get that energy and you take the fuck off. You know. And that's it. It's going to be all she wrote. And then you got that additional energy coming from the we got the Pluto is retrograde on the 29th, I believe, and then the very next day you have the eclipse coming in. That's really going to help. It might even set you on a different kind of pathway, or a different way entirely and completely, but either way that energy is going to help come in and push that energy, so you already know. That's it. It's going to be a wrap after that. And so from that now until about mid-June, you could be busy as heck with this, whatever this is for you. And it's going to feel really good. It could even feel spiritual. You could feel like you're being spiritually guided, or you're even connecting more spiritually with others, like finding the right kind of people that you want, even if it's just one person, right? Because Pluto and Capricorn's like all I need is one bad bitch. All I need is one good nigga. And we gonna set the fucking stage up on this motherfucker. You know, it could be that kind of feeling. Maybe even your family comes around, or friends, or, you know, other people who might have been going through their own BS. Either way, it's going to have some of, that nostalgia to it where it's like, right on motherfucking time. Right? She's clapping. I must have said something right. And so that's going to be it so it's going to be a good summer, I think, for my Cappies. All right, let's pull a card. It says, I am committed to myself as I grant freedom to my partner. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I gotta process that one. It says, I love you. I could literally listen to you all day. It's like, right? Oh, thank you. I love you more. You always know what to do to make me smile. Gosh, thank you. I love you too, Queen. I do. I appreciate you so much. Oh, she just made my whole damn day, y'all. Oh my goodness. Aww. All right, so I'm gonna move on to my Aquarius now. You are having this full moon in the this looks like the second house. This isn't that bad though. I shouldn't say it like that. You know why I said because that's my money. I don't like when people mess with my money. And Neptune and Pisces and all that Pisces energy on the lower vibration could be like you spending too much money. Maybe in Pluto and Capricorn's connected to this full moon, and Pluto and Capricorn's like, no, you need to have a savings. You need to be budgeting. You need to be buying things of value, like what you need and not what you want, right? And if you're in that energy of like buy, spend, you're messing with my money. This is your bank account coming in with those, what do you call those deposits? When the overdraft fees, and they hit you with that fucking $35 charge, bitch, they ain't no good. Them motherfuckers is dirty. I'm sorry, I just got mad thinking about it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I had a whole real life moment like it was my reading. I am not an Aquarius. But this is what this could be, something around getting more structured with your money, right? And so something can happen in a way that's going to light a fire up underneath you if that's where you're at with this, that says you got to get more strategic, when it comes to your money. Or it could be your skills and your talents. With Mars and Pisces. Mars and Pisces could be like having you sleep on and off, or some minutes you're live and direct, and others you're like, I don't want to be bothered with this shit. And so it's very off and on with the motivation or energy to tap into your talents and skills, or expand your knowledge and your talents and skills, right? And so you could be like fighting yourself with that, just to find the energy to do it. And I mean, still, it's gonna every little bit counts. And so again, it doesn't have to be seen as a bad thing, but it could be very frustrating and freaking annoying. This can be really annoying. So you want to be mindful of that. The key is, take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time, So let's see what the cards got to say for ya. It says, I am forgiving myself for past mistakes. All right, that's a good start, Aquarius. That's a good damn start. Ooh, child, I got mad like that with my reading. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, Pisces, you're having this full moon in Libra. And it looks like the 11th house. So you might feel betrayed by a friend or vulnerable. Well, this might be 12th house. And holding the, I don't like this energy, y'all. Because on the lower vibration, Neptune is deceit, lies, I always think of like people stealing from the church whenever I think about Neptune on a lower vibration, and somebody's doing something, deceitfully or behind your back, you know. And so if you're having this, when we're talking about relationships, all relationships, that's what Libra rules, or a business contract or some kind of mentorship. This is the preacher who's preaching to you, telling you what the Bible says, but yet they walk out of here and got a caddy with the rims spinning, that kind of energy. And so if there's a friend here that you might be feeling betrayed from, they're talking about you. This is gossip. Maybe you confided in somebody about something that you were going through, and you thought that person was somebody you could trust, and they let you down. And now they're holding that against you. That's not cool. That's not cool. Especially with Jupiter on a low vibration too. It's just, it could be harsh. Especially if it's Jupiter, because Jupiter expands whatever it touches, and so it might have been something that went between you and somebody else, and now the whole goddamn, how the church is. I ain't got to tell you. Just use that as an example. Now everybody in the damn church know your business and you embarrassed, something like that. I shouldn't be laughing. That's not funny. But that's really what this energy is like, because Jupiter rules religion and spirituality, so now the whole spiritual community knows your business. And it's unfortunate, because you thought you was confiding in somebody that you can trust, and you're realizing and learning that's not what the case is, She's laughing. Oh my gosh, and it could be your community. It doesn't have to be the church. I'm just using the church as an example. Or your small group of friends, I'm sorry if that's something that you are going through, but on the higher vibration, this is forcing you with Pluto here. Pluto's going to come in and be like, look, let it be, what happened has happened, but it's over now. Now you know who you can't trust, and moving forward, what are you going to do to make sure something like that never happens again? Right? So you got to get some boundaries, you got to get some structure, right? Weed out all the uglies, which means everybody who laughed, including me, because I was laughing. Oh shit. Fuck it. Fuck that shit. If they was laughing at whatever was coming up, those people aren't for you. People who are going to be in your corner are going to be people who support you and say, don't worry about it. They're going to give you all the high praise. They're going to guide you in the right direction. They're going to uplift you and hold you up. You know what I'm saying? And you want people like that. You want the people who are going to have your back when you're in your toughest times. And Pluto in Capricorn is very serious about that. And so building stronger bonds, and getting more in tune with you and what you want and what you need, because sometimes it's not always about depending on other people. That's another thing that Libra is a lesson of. We always want to have friends and be connected with others, and things of that nature. And don't get me wrong, all that stuff is cool, because you need people to get stuff done, right? But if you're not strong and in tune with your star player, again, what are you really building? Who are you drawing in? And you have to be held accountable for that part, right? And so it is still Aries season. And so you do want to make sure that you're taking a little time to yourself to ask yourself those tough questions, like, who am I? What do I want? And why do I want that? And when I need that or have questions like that, I need to be able to step back and say, well, I appreciate everybody else's answers and support, but I'm going to take everything that you said, but I'm going to go inward and find the answers for me, for myself. That's very important. All right, so I hope that was helpful. It says, I am giving myself permission to be me. Like I said, these guys don't be playing. Every time I do it, it always comes out on point. Well, family, I love and appreciate y'all all day, every day. I'll be back on here tomorrow. with another unboxing and some more horoscopes. I don't know if I'm going to do the eclipse horoscopes on here. I might be partnering up with somebody on YouTube for that. But I'll keep you posted either way. I love and appreciate y'all. Aw, thank you, Queen. Thank you. Oh, I thought I was liking that. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good night. Peace.